way of the samurai is found in death. We speak all the way but fail to decide. An unready mind is a life denied. Before the moment settle the end and step through fire without pretend. The way of the samurai is found in death. Cut out away in a single breath. No gain, no loss, no need to defend. What's already gone cannot bend. Clinging to life, we twist what's true. Just fearing reason to follow through. To live unfulfilled, to turn away is cowardice wearing delay. Set your heart at dawn and night. Walk as one who's lost his life. The way of the samurai is found in death. Cut out away in a single breath. No gain, no loss, no need to defend. What's already gone cannot bend. Not wisdom, not skill, not clever disguise, but desperate resolve that never denies. When the moment strikes, there is no time. 7 breaths, then cross the line. Morning and night, resolve it again. No end to the path, no freedom from strain. Die before dying, silent, exacting, losing all. There is no lack. Right now is at that time. At that time is right now. No past, no next, no escape. Too much pride, luxury waits where weakness hides. Not in sorrow, danger grows. In the comfort no one knows. Better bitterness and youth, let it carve this line of truth. If you break when shadows fall, you are never strong at all. Breathe the face and read the breath. Every man reveals his depth. Yield nothing, strike with mine. Leave no hatred left behind. 3-4 path within the chest. Mind to question, heart to bless. He said heart advance, don't stall. Courage is to move through all. Right now is the moment. Right now is the blade. There is no when it comes, only choices already made. Body to the master, mind aligned and chained. Live inside the instant or die having never remained. No divide between the states. Taught to me, battlefield the same. Men who fell in silent rooms, never rise in war or flame. Wind bells ringing through the night, measure danger, read it right. Land burning by the bed, flame prepared before the dead. No retreat inside the mind, no delay, no second line. What you are when none can see is what you'll be when forced to believe. Right now is the moment, right now is the blade. truth but never near. Dignity is never loud, calm is sharper than the proud. Depth is silent, never shown. What is real is rarely known. Unsheath, you lose the world. Sheath, you lose the edge. Draw, return, draw, return. Balance is the blade. Do not crush the fallen name. Hide his fault, restore his frame. Correct in shadow, praise in light. Turn his weakness into might. Hatred grows where hearts divide. Compassion cuts it off inside. Strength is not in standing tall, but ending conflict at its source. Right now is the moment. Right now is the blade. Act before the moment breaks, or be buried by delay. No division in the spirit, no separation in the way. What is done without hesitation is the only thing that stays. Form is emptiness revealed. Void is all that has been real. This world, a passing dream. Right now is all there is. GIRI, 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 GIRI no michi, GIRI no kokoro. A cousin dies, no tears remain. No tremor in the heart of vein. But hear a name from distant years, and something breaks, unseen, sincere. No bond of flesh, no shared breath. Still the soul responds to death. What binds us cannot be explained, not by loss, nor what we've gained. GIRI, GIRI, not love, not time, not memory. Something deeper calls unseen. GIRI, beyond the bloodline. GIRI, a death we cannot name. GIRI, GIRI, kokoro ni kizamare. Moves the heart in silence, without desire or gain. What we cannot explain is what remains. They spoke of ages, fortune, sign 90 years of blessed life. But what of all the graves they seen? What kind of blessing lies between? Children fallen, names erased. Time devours what it creates. Longevity is not grace if you must watch your whole world fade. Getting no tame. Namida Nagasa. Is it fortune to remain, or a burden to outlive all things? Lineage falls, no man outlives the turning law. Hold too tight, decay will show. Clawing at what must let go. If the end has come to stand, let it fall by your own hand. Grace is found in what you release, not enforcing something to be. Beyond survival, beyond the name. Michi wa mamore. To fall with dignity is greater than the clinging shame. What you release in honor may yet remain. GIRI, GIRI 心切れず Let it fall without disgrace. Let it end in its place. GIRI no michi 消えずに残る Not all things are meant to stay, not all lines are meant to remain. But how they end is the final name. Winters, a boy before the law, a blade before the truth. In the kitchen, a line was crossed, rank defied, order law. A hand raised high to strike him down, but steel spoke first, no warning sound. Blood on wood, the elders rise, judgment cold and measured eye. He broke the law, he takes the fall. Death is written, end of all. But the young lord stands between, sees what they have never seen. Which is worse, to break a rank or lose the way and let it sink? If truth is blurred, if right's unknown, then mercy stands. Where steel is shown. A hunt beneath the open sky, a beast falls down and will not die. Rises through the startled lime and scatter fast, abandoned spine. One remains, no step withdrawn, drawn blade cuts what fear has spawned. The Lord turns face, conceals his sight, ashamed not of death but of their flight. Dust in the air, shame in the breath, not from the beast, but fear of death. Ten condemned beneath the gates, steel must fall to temper fate. One by one the bodies break, nine lie still in silence wait. But the 10th young blood still strong, a pulse that does not yet belong. I've cut enough, let this one live. Even steel must learn to give. Not all strength is found in death. Sometimes mercy steals the breath. Which is worse, to break a rank or lose the way and let it sink? To strike too soon or hesitate, Golay has fled, but not too late. Slow, then strike. Always ready. Reach the heart. 4 pairs of men, 4 ways to fail. Only one cut clear. Righteous slave. In every command, your nature is shown. Quick or delayed, the truth is known. Life or death, command it stand. From the enemy food and wine, do not drink, it's poison, the warning line. But he laughs at death's disguise and drinks it down before their eyes. 3 cups deep, no fear, no doubt, offers one, then sends him out. If death should come, then let it be. What weight is fate on destiny? Not reckless, but beyond fear. Courage without compassion becomes a blade that turns to rust. Compassion without courage is a prayer that gathers dust. Carry both until they break your chest. This is the way, this is the test. A blade behind a warning cry, a head is taken yet does not die. Still returns before it falls, another life within its draw. 2 heads fall into one grave, even death could not enslave a spirit forged beyond the flesh, striking still beyond its death. Even cut down, still you move, even in death you must prove. A monk who prays without the nerve will never walk the path he serves. A warrior strong but cold within will rot beneath the weight of sin. The sword must feel, the heart must burn, each from the other must still learn. Yuki Nasake, Yuki Nasake. Courage, compassion, within, without. Speak his name with every breath as monks repeat the words of death. Master, Father, bound as one, the path you walk is never done. 24 hours bear the weight, loyalty carved into fate. If you divide the path into the way, we'll never walk with you. One direction, one resolve. Courage without compassion will leave the world in ash and flame. Compassion without courage will never stand, will never claim. Break your body before you bend. The way begins where lives must end. I alone would die for you. Empty words are cut into. No man here fears death's demand. Arrogance will not stand. Pain in the gut he cannot stand, sends his men with trembling hand. Cowards grasp, they used to say, death will find the man who stays. No excuse, no hidden plea, the body fails, the soul must see. To live in shame or forward steel, only one truth can be real. Whisper young before they know, plant the seed that must still grow. Die with honor, stand your ground, let those words in blood resound. Courage burning through the bone, compassion never stands alone. Carry both or be undone, 2 must live but act as one. Not in life, nor death alone, but in the way you choose to own. Not the enemy, not the blade, not the war. You. Victory is not the breaking of men, it is the breaking of self within. 10,000 allies at your side, still alone if you cannot decide. Mind unmastered, body weak. You lose before the clash you seek. Steel means nothing in your hand if you cannot make your stand. Strip the armor, strip the lie, face the truth. You can't deny, defeat yourself before the war. Kill the weakness at the core, no salvation in the blade. If your spirit starts to fade, defeat yourself, cut it clean. Burn away what lies between life and death are just the same. Only cowards fear the flame. Silk and gold upon your chest, show the rot you've never confessed. Shining armor, hollow pride, weakness you can never hide. He who stands in storm and rain, silent watch through night and pain. No witness, no praise, no name. That is where the strong remain. Say, Shin, Dan. Say, Shin, Dan. Kokoro kite. Kokoro kite. 5 years old, blood on the ground, 15 execution bound. This is how the will is made, not in comfort, not in shade. Call it cruel, call it wrong, excuses only make you weak. Truth is written in the strike, not in words you dare to speak. Cowardice disguised as thought, mercy twisted, lessons not taught. You hesitate, you fabricate, you justify, you hesitate. Defeat yourself, tear it out, crush the fear, erase the doubt. There is nothing left to save when you're terrified of the grave. Defeat yourself, stand alone, carve your will into the bone. If your body breaks apart, still advance with teeth and heart. If the sword breaks, use your hands. If your hands fall, use your teeth. If your body fails, do not stop. Run until your lungs collapse. Stand in silence after that. Sit in stillness, feel the weight. Lie in darkness, welcome fate. Life is struggle, start to end, not a path that you transcend. Burn your youth in endless strain, earn the right to rest in pain. Shin, gi, tai. Kokoro, korosu, ware, nikatsu. Defeat yourself, this is truth. There is no eternal youth. Only those who chose the fire rise beyond their own desire. Defeat yourself, final breath, make your life a worthy death. In the end there's nothing left but the self you overcame. He who conquers all, but not himself, has already lost. On the night of the 13th day, the 9th moon, shadows gathered, laughter cut too soon. 10 men watched as the silence broke. One cruel word, one fatal stroke. They laughed at a smaller man. The steel spoke louder than hands. One fell, then chaos spread. Steel sang where words were said. A hand lost, still gripping tight. Blood in the garden light. Pinned to the door, then slips away. Violence begging to stay. Warai, Yoai mono kiru. Too fast to think, too proud to bend. One spark, and it never ends. Under burns, it does away. One wrong step, decide your fate. Seppuku if you lose your name. coward's crown. If I fall, let it be known. I chose the fire, I stood alone. Mayo, Mayo, Shio Erabe. I wasn't there, but I'll still die. Better a blade than a coward's lie. Tie my name to the blood you spill. Truth means nothing, resolve his will. Seppuku be for disgrace. Steal his mercy face to face. 7 lies to prove you're real. Clean hands never shape the steel. Uso, Uso, Shinjitsu wa nai. A priest with a blade beneath his robe. A vow of revenge, the only road. A servant rises drenched in war. A sinner becomes something more. A promise made in a moment's breath. I'll stand with him even unto death. Steal or silence, choose your side. Live with honor or live and hide. Chikai, chikai, shimei, tomoni. Chose the fire, I stood alone. Mayo, Mayo, Shio Erabe. Mayo, Mayo, Shio Erabe. Mayo, Mayo, Shio Erabe. Nao no kose. Moonlight fades, the silence stays. Names are lost, but not their ways. Mayo. Strength without steel is a fragile thing. A boy crowned by what the crowd will sing. But one note hand can break your pride and show you what you hide. Sit down, find me where you stand. Old bone stronger than a young man's hand. Stone to the ground, let's carve in pain. Power without spirit is hollow gain. Burn the bridge, no turning back. No path forward but the attack. Blood in the fields, vision gone red. Still striking from where he bled. No retreat, no excuse. Once you step, you must choose. Stand your ground when there's nothing left. Breathe in pain, breathe out death. Seppuku if you fail your name. Or live forever in your shame. With a blade in hand, 2 men fall where a boy now stands. 13 wounds but still alive, some are born just to survive. Cheap price, cold nights, loyalty stays. Not for glory, not for praise. Take my men, no I remain. Better hearts with an empty gain. Not for ease, not for grace. Know your role, know your place. Stand your ground when there's no way through. Do what only the strong will do. Seppuku if the path is lost. Honor measured by the cost. Serve the master, cold or kind. Leave your comfort far behind. If I fall, don't speak my name. Silence proves I felt no shame. If the body breaks, still stand. If the breath fades, command. No sound, no weakness. No cry, no sound. Even death won't pull it out. A father's hand, a final breath. Die clean, don't here. One life, one end. Face it once, don't pretend. Stand your ground till your body breaks. Every breath is one you take. Seppuku, if it comes to this. Steel decides what honor is. Serve through fire, serve through pain. Lose it all but keep your name. If I fall, let it be known I faced death and stood alone. No voice at the end, no weakness shown. A life of steel, a silent silent stone. In the way of the samurai, life and death are not distant. Every step is a choice. Every action carries karma. Starts with fury, hands collide. He falls beneath the trampling tide. The elders speak, the Shingen hears. Those who falter betray the way. Both shall pay as God see fit, and those who intervene, exile. Karma waits, silent, patient, turning what is learned into wisdom. The greater and lesser bravery rise in moments of fire. Spit upon the earlobe, breathe. Face the crimson head with calm. Before evil rises, strike. Before it falls, hold your palm. The way is present, the way is now. Square, a woman round, one stands firm, the other falls. Quick at the start, tranquil within, the kaishaku waits. Silent, grim, praise blinds, deceit hides. Tests come in heated hands. The shogun watches the tongues burn. The brave bow, the foolish turn. Before surrender, shadows strike. Before chaos, the hawk marks the prey, and night becomes pale moonlight. If the mind is still, if the mind is still, spit up on the earlobe, breathe. Face the crimson head with calm. Before evil rises, strike. Before it falls, hold your palm. The way is present, the way is now. Bloodline, the genealogy held in flesh. Death is the only sincerity. To live as dead in daily life. Mark the ball, strike the foe. Moonlit darkness guides your head. Honor calls from the burning house. A retainer leaps into the fire. Horse species for the wounded man. Loyalty demands survival. The way is not safe, the way is not easy, but those who throw life away will hold it in their hands. Spit upon the earlobe, breathe. Face the crimson head with calm. Before evil rises, strike. Before it falls, hold your palm. The way is present, the way is now. Step beneath the eaves, you already dead. Leave the gate, enemy waits unseen. Breathe the wind, hear the bells. The Vanguard ritual begins. Strike with foresight, 500 against 10,000. Advance along hidden roads, lay your falling face down to the enemy. The Vanguard moves first, the rear follows. Timing holds the balance of life and death. Weigh nothing, arrows fall. The smallest gesture can seize the day. Swallow your fear, mark the wind. The ritual of the Vanguard is unbroken. Unseen, unbroken, the way is patient, the way is clear, the way flows through the mind of the Vanguard. Each heartbeat a step, each breath a blade, all actions aligned, all moments prepared. Meditate on death daily. Arrows, fire, waves, cliffs, disease. Detached from pride, detached from fear. Walk as though life has ended. Slow ascent wins the long game. Vanguard, discipline secures the future. Eyes lowered, ears sharpened. Every act pre-measured. One mind, one strike, one path. The Vanguard ritual steadies the wandering heart. No! Stretch and bend, resonance carries unseen. Strategy, a silent storm of focus. Each strike precise, each pause waited. The Vanguard moves before the moment arrives. Mustaches trimmed, faces washed. Etiquette guides the body's motion. Children learn valor, patience and politeness. Women learn chastity and endurance. Discipline flows through generations. Silent, unshakable endurance. Stepped from the shadow, yet walk as one already fallen. All preparation is battle, all silence is strategy. All life is victory already. Study the land. blood and sweat. We walked the province step by step. Ryuzoji Nabeshi, my name's carved in stone. Martial valor, charity, faith, the strength of masters passed down through time. Do your duty, do your duty. Serve the masters, serve the clan. Even in exile, even in death, be mindful of the clan. No Buddha outside, no Confucius, no distant sage. Only the history of our fathers, only the way of the Nabeshimas. Every act of meditation, every step of ours. 7 lives, 7 samurai, reborn to serve. Vows spoken to the gods, bit by bit, inch by inch. Edge forward, edge forward. Filial to my parents, of good use to my master. Great compassion for man, will to shoulder the clan.